I was just asked to design some objects to go with a halogen source, which I haven't worked on since back in the day when I worked in automotive. So normally I'll be working with LEDs, and LEDs just have ray files, which are like rays shooting out from a point on the LED. But with halogen, it's a lot more complicated geometry, and sometimes it makes more sense, instead of having a ray file, actually building out all the geometry here. And if I remove the glass, let me hide this part. Hide cylinder surface, yeah. And then we can see the filament. There's actual physical model in CAD of the filament, and this part lights up. So I'll run a trace right now so we can see what the rays are doing. And that's how the rays are coming out of this thing. And so you kind of work backwards from, okay, you know how much this is actually going to put out ultimately, but to know how much you're going to come from every surface on this filament, and you have to account for what's going to get blocked by this cap, what's going to get messed up by this part and this part and this part, and you work backwards to get the original spectrum and the original light output needed, so that after all of these things are absorbed, you get what you'd actually measure in a lab of this whole bulb thing. So now if we go to the receiver, that's going to show us, okay, if we capture these rays really far out into infinity, what is it going to look like? Well, it's going to be blocked here, and it's going to be blocked here, but then we're going to have rays coming here and rays going out this side. So what does that look like in a polar plot? It looks like that. And this is only 1 million rays, so let's bump it up to something like 10 million rays. Apply. Continue. Do, 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 do. Okay, now let's see what we get. Oh, well, that's cool. So you can see I'm not sure which is the top and which is the bottom, but where it would be blocked on both ends there, and then light would be escaping on the sides. Pretty cool.